AF4EU, Agroforestry Business Model Innovation Network.
In this second episode, our guest, John Casey from Chagas, is going to delve into the benefits of a silvopastoral sheep system and the supports available in his country, Ireland. Sheep seem particularly well suited to silvopastoral systems in Ireland. Could you explain how sheep and trees work together in these systems and what practical benefits farmers might notice day to day?
Sheep and trees can form a very good partnership. The sheep benefit from shade and shelter, and this reduces stress to the animals in hot or wet weather, like in Ireland. The sheep can graze dense grasses and the undergrowth, which might otherwise compete with the young trees, and it can control invasive species like bracken and gorse. This means the farmers need fewer herbicides, which of course saves money and benefits the environment. In return, the sheep recycle nutrients in the soil through their manure, and this improves the fertility. So it's a two-way relationship. The trees make conditions better for the sheep, and the sheep help to manage the vegetation around the trees.
Thank you. The abstract mentions improvements in land survival, extended grazing periods, and reduced winter costs. What management practices, such as rotational grazing or tree protection, are most important, in your opinion, to ensure farmers get these benefits?
I think the most important thing is active management. It's crucial. If the sheep are left in an area for too long, they're going to damage the trees, either by rubbing them or bark stripping. So instead of set grazing or putting the sheep just leaving them in there, that's why rotational grazing is important. Moving the sheep around gives the trees time to recover and keeps the pasture in good condition, which means, of course, it's more benefit to the sheep. Farmers are also encouraged to use tree protection like meshes or guards to protect the young trees until they're strong enough to survive by themselves. So there's been trials in Loughgall and County Armagh for the last 25, almost 30 years, and these protections have proved to be very effective in the long term. So with the right management, the benefits are significant. Lamb survival improves, growth rates increase, and the grazing then can be extended. Loughgall found that they could extend it up to 17 weeks, not so much at the start of the year, but at the end of the year when you maybe not want to put the animals in quite so early. If you put them into the sheds, it's costing you money. If you leave them out, you're saving money. So this cuts down on winter housing and feeding costs. I suppose the biggest mistake would be to plant and forget. The trees need active management, the sheep need active management as well.
Very interesting, thank you. Finally, Ireland's Agroforestry scheme, or FTA, offers significant grant aid, including establishment and annual payments. How do these supports make silvopastoral systems more accessible for farmers, and how do they fit into wider CAP sustainability goals?
As you say, there's an agroforestry scheme, FT8 or Forest Type 8. What it requires is a minimum of 400 trees per hectare, and it provides a grant of over €8,500 for the establishment costs. So that could be plants, planting, fencing, tree shelters, ground preparation. And there's also premium. The premium runs for 10 years, and it can be up to €975 per hectare per year. As well as this, the land in the scheme is also still qualifies for the basic income support, the BIS scheme. So the farmers can continue to receive their Common Agricultural Policy Pillar 1 payments. And if you're in organics, you can still claim your organic payment on this ground. So it's a magic piece of ground is the way to describe it. I suppose in practice, it means that the financial risk is reduced if a farmer is trying something new. And agroforestry is quite new in Ireland. But the farmer can integrate trees into sheep farming without losing his core payments. Over time, the system will also provide other values through timber, improved lamb growth, survival, better animal welfare, reduced input costs. So the grants aren't just about planting the trees, they're about making sustainable, profitable systems accessible to more farmers.
Thank you very much again, John, for your participation in the Agroforestry4EU podcast.
Thank you.